Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
A tragic discovery in the search for 3 missing men as police work to identify 3 bodies found in an abandoned building. Also this noon, soak up any sun you see out there because it may look like Panama City, but it feels like Quebec City. And we'll start right there this afternoon, everybody. Alongside Ashley Barrissey, I'm Jason Coulter. Good to have you with us. And actually, when you looked out there, you could see the chunks of ice in the river. So maybe that was, but the sun is a little deceiving.
It is. You look outside and it seems so nice and refreshing, and you step out, it's not so refreshing. It hits you in the face right now. Literally, yeah. 12 degrees in Detroit, 11 in Howell, 12 in Pontiac, Adrian 13. But it is picturesque, even though it's so cold. The ice chunks do look really cool in the river. And this is what we've been waiting for, though. The whole month of January, we didn't see any ice rolling through, and now we've hit February and it's frigid, but it's not going to stay that way for long. So we're tracking some big changes by the end of the weekend going into next week. Our 24-hour temperature change shows that we are anywhere between 15 to 22 degrees colder right now than this time yesterday. And so our wind chill, as far as what it feels like out there at this lunch hour, 2 degrees below zero at City Airport, 5 below at Metro, and 6 below in Mount Clemens and as far off as Flint. So clouds and radar show a couple little stretches here of some clearing, but there is some thick cloud cover to our west with some lake effect snow showers. Some of that could filter in as flurries going into the afternoon. Otherwise, we're just looking at a really cold day. 14 degrees for the afternoon high. We'll have more on a warm up, though, Jason, in just a few minutes.
All right, Ashley, sounds good. We'll see you then. Police have been searching for 3 missing rappers for close to 2 weeks after one of their shows was canceled. Last night, authorities found 3 bodies inside an abandoned apartment building. But at this hour, state police say they cannot be identified. Let's bring in Sean Lay, who's working this story for us this noon. Sean, what's the latest you're hearing?
Well, state police investigators are here right now. This is one of the vans they just rolled up in the last 20 minutes or so. If you follow me this way, we wanted to get eyeballs on this building. It's at McNichols and Log Cabin here in Highland Park. Much of this place has been abandoned and boarded up. One source tells me they've been aware of this building for years, having people come in and out, but certainly the place has been abandoned and completely boarded up, but the whole thing was just inspected a week ago or so. An investigator went in that door saying they wanted to make contact with somebody inside, but they were led here yesterday. This unit is absolutely enormous if you look here, and in one of the basements here, that's where the 3 bodies were found. Now, family members are still waiting to hear if it's their loved ones, and investigators continue, as you say, to investigate. So at this noon hour, here's the very latest to catch everyone up on this case. The mysterious disappearance of Armani Kelly, Dante Wicker, and Montoya Givens has likely taken a shocking and tragic turn. Family and friends of the 3 have been searching and praying that the 3 would be found. The 3 are aspiring rap artists and relayed on Facebook that they would be at Lounge 31 in Detroit to perform on January 21st. But the question is, was there ever a show scheduled? That show, if there was one, was canceled. Late Thursday, sources tell me police were led to this vacant apartment building on McNichols at Log Cabin in Highland Park. Inside, 3 bodies were discovered. MSP investigators have been called in to take over the case. However, there has been no positive identification that the bodies are those of the 3 missing men. Family members tell us there have been no official ID yet. Sources say it is likely that the bodies are those of the 3 missing rappers. Michigan State Police putting this update out on social media just a few moments ago.
As of right now, the 3 male victims that are located in the basement cannot be identified due to weather conditions and the conditions of the victims. It's unable to be determined just by sight alone. Currently, they have been transported to the Wayne County Medical Examiner's office where we're waiting for autopsy results. These autopsy results may take up to 48 hours.
Back here live, Lieutenant Shaw there with MSP saying autopsy results may take up to 2 days given the state of the bodies, either frozen, maybe burned, that type of thing. So autopsy results won't be ready for a couple of days. Look, guys, we also made contact today with the brother of Montoya Gibbons, and he says very plainly, we don't know anything. We're waiting to hear from investigators. We haven't heard a thing. We are not being told to go down to the morgue to make any type of identification. So many more questions here. As you can see, investigators are here also trying to answer some of those questions. We're going to head down and talk to MSP in about a half hour from now, and we're trying to get more information on this, and we'll bring it to you, Jason, as we have it in later editions today of Local 4 News. But we're on the case trying to find out more, and family members certainly waiting.
Yeah, absolutely, and they desperately want those answers. All right, Sean, we'll talk to you later. An alleged repeat criminal who was released in December on bond appeared in court this morning on new charges of domestic violence. Torian Hudson is accused of assaulting a woman with whom he has a child, punching her and pouring cleaning products on her at a home in Detroit. The prosecutor says Hudson also assaulted the woman's mother. Hudson was previously arrested in December for shooting and robbing a 19-year-old woman at a Detroit gas station. He got out of jail on that charge after his bond was lowered to $250,000. The judge today deciding Hudson will stay in jail at least until his next hearing on February 10th. Now to an update on the hearing for the former Grand Rapids police officer accused of killing Patrick Lyoya. This morning, the judge making a big decision, and that is this will go to trial. A jury will decide whether the former officer's actions were justified. Christopher Schur is charged with second-degree murder for shooting Lyoya during a traffic stop last April. Last month, Schur's attorneys asked the judge to throw out the case, saying the prosecution failed to provide evidence he committed a crime. Today, that effort was dismissed. Detroit police asking for your help finding the person who fired into a home where a 14-year-old girl was inside. They say the suspect was in this gray Jeep Cherokee. The picture's not loading, unfortunately, but it is a gray Jeep Cherokee. It has tinted windows and black rims. It's a newer-looking Jeep Cherokee. Police tell us the man fired multiple shots into a home in the middle of the day. It happened last month at a home on Louder near Tireman and Hubble on Detroit's west side. That 14-year-old girl, by the way, was not hurt. A federal judge deciding Kwame Kilpatrick will stay under court oversight. Kilpatrick was asking the court to end his supervised release, allowing him to travel as a pastor. The judge scolded Kilpatrick in all this, saying he is only paid $5,000 in restitution and still owes $192,000 to the IRS. The judge saying the former mayor of Detroit has a history of spending money on a lavish lifestyle rather than paying off his obligations, and that Kilpatrick has not accepted responsibility for the crimes he committed. The United States Football League announcing a big name to lead the Michigan Panthers. Former San Francisco 49ers head coach Mike Nolan today named as the new head coach of the Panthers. He's replacing Jeff Fisher, who stepped down for personal reasons. Nolan has more than 30 years of coaching experience in the NFL and USFL. Officials say he's the perfect fit for this team. If you'd like to get the word out about a story happening in your community, help me. Hank wants to hear from you. Hank Winchester's been hitting the road, meeting people across town to talk about issues, concerns, whatever problem you have in your community. And this lunch hour, he's at Lily Mae's Lunch Buffet in Southfield. We want to get to Hank, who's there for us. Hank, what are people talking about today?
Hey, Jason, you would love it here. Some good Southern food. We got some ribs, we got some cornbread, but I mean, that's beside the point, right? I mean, I love these moments because it's an opportunity for me to connect with you, our viewers, directly, hear about the problems affecting Metro Detroiters. And here at Lily Mae's today, we've talked with a lot of different people. Take a look at some of the video from our meetup. People concerned, a lot of people worried about DWSD issues. With the cold temperatures, there have been a lot of road issues, water over roadways, freezing. We saw that yesterday at 5. We're going to be back out looking at another issue today at 5 o'clock. A lot of people with issues regarding their landlords, problems with their apartment buildings. But interestingly enough, I also had a landlord from Detroit come in today and say, listen, we're also having problems. I'm having problems with code enforcement with the city. I need some help. we're not all bad guys, and we truly understand that. So today, a great opportunity to hear from our viewers that need help. Now, if for some reason you weren't able to make it out here today, you know that we are always working to help you. There are many different ways you can get in touch with me directly and the Help Me Hank team as we work to solve your consumer-related issues. And as we learn every single week, there are many different problems that people are dealing with right now. We're all just trying to figure things out. We would love to help you work on those solutions together. So, Jason, another great meetup today. This one in Southfield. We're going to hang around here on Northwestern here at Lily Mays for a little bit to talk with some more people. And we'll, of course, look for your suggestions. If you have a restaurant, a hangout spot, a community you'd like me to hit in the future, feel free to hit us up directly. Help Me Hank at Local 4. Jason, that is the latest here. I'm going to see you live at 5 o'clock tonight. We're working on an issue with DWSD right now, trying to solve a problem for people on the west side. We'll be live there at 5 o'clock.
I like it. Look forward to that, Hank, and I'll help you a little bit, too. That barbecue sauce I see on your hands, grab some wet naps. That will help. It goes a long way.
There you go.
See you at 5. Still to come here at noon. Everyone's wearing red today, and it's not just to help them warm up. It's not a fashion statement either. It's helping raise awareness and make life-saving changes. We'll get into that. And before we go to break, let's take another look outside and just feel that brisk air. Even though you really can't see air, but man, can't you feel that one? Don't forget these mittens outside today. Cold conditions layer up. We'll get another check of the forecast in a minute.